I don't even know what episode this is.
105, dude.
105?
105.
Fuck, dude.
105.
And it's like
Jesus volverá. Jesus.
I was like singing this song and like my Alsaybar brain started rolling. Because the song goes, Maestro Toca sin dejar huellas de ayer. And it goes, Master touch me without leaving prints from yesterday.
Fuck.
And I'm like,
I'm not gonna lie, like what you
like
sang right there, like you were hitting notes, but it didn't sound like Spanish.
It sounded like Encarnacion.
That's how we know, dude.
I never knew that.
I'm over here making the Arthur fist. I'm making the Arthur fist, you're holding your dick. It's like, you know.
What's up for Georgia culture?
Let me try this again.
Fucking move.
Walking Blind is hosted by overly emotional dudes who overthink and overanalyze everything. Nothing the hosts say should be taken as medical advice or opinion. They're not professionals. They're about to make that very clear.
What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Walking Blind podcast, episode 105 of the show where we like to normalize checking in on the homies. I'm Mike. That is also Mike, and we are here now. Our allergies are fucking us up right now, but
I probably have COVID.
again. Yeah, man, 105 episodes. This is our final
last
episode
one
of the year, dude. Of Twant Trey.
That's funny. I completely forgot about that.
I completely forgot, and I was like, oh shit, stumbling over my own words here.
I was surprised all the guests we had this year.
Yeah,
A good group.
had some guest hosts this year. We had regular guests on the show this year. Didn't use the video as much as we thought we would this year.
No,
But next year, for sure.
yeah, I don't know why I thought of it as last year, but we started the Walking Blind picks earlier this year.
Mm-hmm.
This was the year of the Del Taco Bell beef.
Yeah, that's right. Which, by the way, Share the Backline has claimed the title of the IE's premier podcast. So, you know, much props to you guys for becoming the IE's premier podcast.
Didn't we give that to them? I was gonna- Man, 105. I was.
The energy is so sick right now.
I am so tired. I was actually home this weekend, but I just had something every day. So, this isn't even my mental health check. This is just my weekend. Went out, did karaoke on Thursday night, but in LA. And then Friday came back, worked from work, went to the show.
Yeah.
The show. We'll talk
about the show.
To the show, and then Saturday. What did I do Saturday? Saturday my nieces were in a like a little church program thing. it was fun. And then what did we do? Had lunch with the family. Oh, and then we went to go see Wonka, and then did like Christmas shopping. And then Sunday, I did Christmas with my family because my brother and nieces and everyone, they're flying out to Wisconsin. So this was like, so Sunday was our just like immediate family. And then went to work. And then after work was the Daily Brew Christmas party.
Nice.
Yeah. So, and then I opened this morning, so I'm tired as fuck.
You've been a busy boy.
Yeah, it's just nothing, all fun things, but just there was like no breaks.
Yeah.
And then today I was gonna nap, and then it occurred to me that this was the show we were doing. This is the last episode of the year, so
Yeah.
I went through. Foolishly thought it'd be like, oh, it's take me like maybe an hour just to go through. I was gonna go just get the first intros and piece it together. Dude, I did it the whole time. Got off work I was home by like noon, and then worked on it until I don't even know when.
That's a lot of episodes to go through.
It was. I didn't realize how many it was gonna be.
I mean, if you think about it, like we've been really consistent as far as episodes go. Like, I think in 2023, like this break that we're taking for Christmas is the only week we're missing.
We had our mental health week, the mental health week that we took.
Did we take a week off?
Did we?
I think the one of them you said we had. I think you said like we took a week off because I planned poorly.
that might.
Oh wait, was that
Did we?
when I was on the cruise? Right
Maybe.
or no?
Maybe. So if anything, we out of 52 weeks we missed 2.
Yeah,
So, hey, not bad.
not bad at all.
Not bad, dude. I'm proud of us.
We're here. We're going into our third year,
Third year.
third season.
Shout out to Jesse for
I know.
continually showing up, even though we berate him. And
It's that paycheck keeps him coming back.
yeah, Jesse yelled at me at the
Buddy
show
bucks.
the other night. I forget why it came up, but I was like, yeah, dude, I'm gonna fucking get you paid. Like, I'm gonna get you paid for everything that you've been doing for us. Like it means a lot. And he's like, dude, you don't have to fucking keep saying it. He's like,
it makes it worse.
he's like, I don't. He's like, just stop. I was like, but I mean it.
but it's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen. So, yeah, it's been this year's Mike's just.
In fairness, my body usually takes a shit around holidays anyway. I feel like it's it's like halfway. It's like not quite in my pocket, just hidden.
You have a hoodie on. Why don't you just?
No, because I don't want to get it all dirty inside.
So you went for your jean pocket.
It's not in my pocket. It's like on the outside. It's like in between.
It's tucked under the fold of your belly.
So it's not in my pocket. It's not in any of my pockets. It's just on the outside.
Okay. Whatever you say.
It's not weird, okay?
This is off the rails already.
Dude, well, let's get some structure into this. Let's do a mental health check, and then we'll continue just free falling.
Okay.
All right, mental health check is where we like to check in weekly to see where we're at mentally. That way, if things are going well, what's going on in our life, or what are some coping mechanisms? I can't talk. What are some coping mechanisms that are helping us? And if things aren't going well, maybe what's going on, or what are we neglecting to do that is keeping us in a funk? Michael, where are you at? I just need a break from talking.
I feel good. Things are feel like they're starting to fall into place. Just kind of across the board in the house. So, like there's a lot to look forward to for next year. I am kind of trying to just figure out because I feel like things have just been super busy for us lately, like for all of us, like not only just with the podcast, but like playing in 2 bands, like doing all this.
That's what I think is the most impressive that we've been able to do is consistently.
Yeah.
Like our lives are kind of insane.
Yeah. And so I think that I'm trying to step back and just focus on the things that are like most important, right? And then not, because I have this tendency to feel like I have to do things because I don't want to let anybody down on anything that I'm working on. Right. But I think I just have to like take time to really focus on myself as well, to where I'm not putting myself like last in the equation. Right. So I think that just comes with like find a good, like the shows we've gotten in a pretty good groove as far as Walking Blind goes. Like we know we're recording Monday nights. Sometimes we'll shift it for guests or whatever it is, but like that's pretty much scheduled. And then we've started to get on a pretty good groove as far as like getting together and either jamming or recording or at least working towards the Easy Out record. So that's got some things in the works. So I think just finding that structure to where like there's a sense of normalcy. It's not just like throwing shit at the wall and hoping something sticks. And then also, I was like, cool, like things are gonna be normal. And then we shook things up and we got a puppy.
Yeah, dude.
So
Which she'll put right here.
yeah, I'll put it in right here.
How cute.
She's adorable.
Dude, I straight forgot that you had a puppy. So I came in all nonchalant. Like I came in, I'm gonna take a piss. Went in, came out, no big deal. And then Mike was just holding her up, little Harley.
Yeah.
She's so cute.
So when I
tiny.
first posted her to the Walking Blind page, we wanted to call her Domino at first because she has like the black patches over her eyes, and so we were thinking the Marvel character Domino. But then we thought about it and we realized Elliot can't say Domino. We tried to see like what it would sound like if he said Domino, and it came out as like like it just didn't come out. And so Harley ended up being like because at first I was like, oh, let's name her Dinah, and then Kryman was like, if you want to name her after Harley, just Harley. It also works for Harley Quinn, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was like, okay, cool, sick, and that's where it stayed. I'm like
screenshotting pictures of Mike's dog to have on my phone for me. Like,
it's dude, the dog. Okay, so basically what happened was like Kryman and I have been talking about getting another dog ever since Isley passed, pretty much over a year ago, and I was not really ready for it, and I kept telling her like if I want to get another dog, like I wanted a beefy ass dog. I wanted either like a pit or a Rottweiler. And for her, she's like, no, it has to be something that's like friendly and loving and stuff like that, but would still be a household protector. Because Chewy's not going to protect shit. Let's be real here.
he's not.
And like Chewy's entire job is just to look handsome.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it. And so like we had seen like a couple like times here and there where there'd be like bulldogs available or something, but they're just like thousands and thousands of dollars, and finances this year have just been like super tight just because like Karama's job situation and all that. So pretty much the way this kind of all played out was Karama had an interview, got a job offer, got a contract and everything like this, to where she's like, I'm going to take this job.
Yeah.
Which this job is going to, it's with the school district, so she's going to be working during the year with the school district.
Nice.
She's still going to take her CNA exams so that she can work CNA work and registry time when she's not during the school year, right? So like breaks and stuff like that, she can work like as a float essentially.
Yeah.
So we were like, cool, like things are gonna fall into place with that. And then that's when my homegirl, who I used to work with, I had seen her and I was talking to her and she was like, do you want a dog? And I was like, I don't want a fucking dog. And she's like, my brother's boxer had puppies. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry, what? And then so apparently, I think I have this right. Dad was a full purebred boxer. Mom was like a shorter, stocky, half pit bull, half lab. Right? So like they're like, mom's super sweet, has the pit bull look, but like the lab temperament, whatever. And then dad's the boxer. And then so I was like, well, I don't know, send me pictures, like, I'll see. So she sends me this picture of like a whole litter of puppies. There's like 12 puppies. They're all crawling over each other and stuff like that. And I was like, damn, they're fucking cute, dude. Like, all of them are so cute. And then I saw like there's like a white one, and then a couple like brown ones, and then there were like 2 brindle dogs. And I was like, so I told Karima, I go, hey, they have these puppies. And she's like, well, yeah, you know, like, that's kind of like the middle ground of what we're looking for. You want a big beefy dog, but she's like, we should get a female because they're more well-natured towards like kids and stuff like that. And I was like, okay. So I was like, do you have any brindle ones that are females? I was thinking, oh, there's not going to be one. Cool, whatever. And they're like, here's 2. And they sent me pictures, right? So then I sent Karima the pictures, and she was like, I'm in love with this one, which was Harley, essentially. And I was like, okay, cool. I was like, let me find out how much it is, because I like, if it's gonna be crazy, like, I don't like, we shouldn't, like, we can't.
Yeah.
And I'm like giving every reason why we shouldn't get this dog. And then homegirl hits me back, and she's like, it's my nephew. It's like his dog that had the puppies, so they're just trying to get rid of him. And I was like, oh, okay. She's like, $50. I was like, how much? Like 50? She's like, yeah, $50. And I was like, all right, but like, I need to get them like their first shots and everything like that. And she's like, oh, I think they worked out a deal with like the vet. So for $75, we'll get the first round of shots and everything done and bring her to you. And I was like,
dang.
And dude, for like, and then like, all I was doing was breaking down all the reasons why we shouldn't get this dog. Like, I was like telling Karima, well, my schedule's pretty hectic. Like, podcast, 2 bands, like all this shit going on. You're going to be the one that's dealing with the dog more than me. She's like, it's fine. You know, like, we'll just all focus, like, kind of as a family on housebreaking the dog and getting them trained and stuff like that. And Chewy will help teach her how to dog, essentially, right? Like, and then she's like, and then plus Chewy really needs a friend, because if I'm going to start working again, he's going to be alone. And, you know, he hasn't been doing well on his own. Because lately, when he's by himself, if he can get into like rooms or trash cans, he'll just destroy shit, which is something he's never done before. But it's because he doesn't have Isley anymore. Yeah. So I was like, okay, cool. Like, well, yeah, okay. And so like, I'm like checking off all these boxes, and she's got like a response for everything as to why it's a good idea. And I was like, well, you know, what about vet bills and stuff like that? She's like, I'll be working again. You know, I'm like, well, what about this? You know, what about this? And she just had a response. And then I was like, okay. And she's like, she's like, I feel good about it. I think it's a good time. I think it's like kind of lined up. Like, this is what we've been looking for. So she's like, but I'll leave it up to you. So then I saw my homegirl again, and I was talking to her, and she was like, yeah, they're just kind of like getting rid of the puppies as much as possible, but yours is still available. And I was like, can I just sell you the money? And then she's like, yeah. So I zelled her the money, and then legit, like I think we tracked Wednesday night, and I was still like going back and forth about the maybes and the whys. By, was that Tuesday night?
Yeah.
I think it was Tuesday night. So that was Tuesday night. Wednesday, we were going back and forth on the cons. By Thursday morning, before I went into work at like 7:45, I was in my work parking lot, like holding this puppy. And I was like, fuck. And like, as soon as I saw her, I was like, I'm in love. I can't, like, this dog is it. Like, that's it. That's it for me. And so like, I've been trying my hardest to be like, all right, I'm gonna be so structured and train this dog. That dog has slept on my fucking like chest at night, and it's like I can't. I'm like breaking down.
It just has like free range.
No, she's starting to pick up on the fact that she should be going outside to use the bathroom, but she's still, because she's only like, she's right at 8 weeks, which is like the earliest usually they can come home. So she still doesn't have full control over her bladder yet. And like, you know, so like as a puppy, like just anywhere is fair game. So it's like, we have that like big cage crate area set up so that she can still play in there. If we need to leave her unsupervised, we'll put her in there, but she whines because she just wants to be out there with us. And so that's like we're trying to break all that. But I think I'm gonna put some money aside and save up and send her to like doggy boot camp when she's old enough.
Yeah.
Because just the fact that she's a brand new puppy, because I think the minimum age they have to be at least 4 months. So in the meantime, I'll work with her as much as I can.
Mm-hmm.
But I want her to be able to like go everywhere with us. Like I want to be able to like, we'll go to like the store and I can take her without a leash and she'll just chill and not worry about anything else, or like restaurants, stuff like that. Stuff I can't do with Chewy.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's gonna take some time, and like I fucking forgot how much work goes into a puppy.
Yeah, dude.
It's just like you're just following them around all the time to make sure they're not shitting somewhere.
Sitting somewhere or eating something crazy.
Yeah. But she's a smart dog, dude. Like she has already picked up on how to use the doggy door. Mm-hmm. She's just too small to like fully like,
push it through.
So she like uses her head to open it, and she has to put like her arms in and then like pull her body through, because it's so tall compared to where she's at. But she's learned how to use it already to like go in and out. And she'll come outside and go to the bathroom if you're watching her. If you're not watching her, she'll just piss on the floor. Mm-hmm. But yeah, and then like Elliot came home, met her, and like they have like the same energy. Like they're both like kind of playful, but she's teething. So like she's always trying to like gnaw and stuff and bite and stuff, and he takes it personal because he doesn't understand. He just thinks it's a dog trying to bite me.
Right.
But yeah, so other than that, they like get along pretty well. So, and then Chewy has been weirdly really chill with her. He's like really patient with her, but you can tell he checks her on certain things. If he doesn't feel like playing, he'll bark at her. His tail's still wagging, but he'll like stop her from fucking around. And he guards his food. She'll try and eat his food. So
you haven't taught her to do the whole wait and look?
Not yet. Because she's such a like she's hungry all the time. So like the second that you like have you seen those videos where like they feed puppies and the puppies are in the bowl?
Yeah.
That's her. Like you put the food down and she's got both like hands in it. It's insane, but yeah, in time, like she'll adjust, and then it's just gonna be a lot of like training, but it's cool, man. She's fucking cute.
She's so cute,
and she's so small right now, but
I miss Coda being a puppy.
So yeah, in general, I'm pretty good.
Good. For me, I'm doing well. I feel like watching. I went through and watched a ton of our videos from this year. Just kind of going through the contemplation of different things and where I was beginning of the year to now and stuff. One of the things I think I've helped me, that is helping me now, I feel like at the end of this year, is I became really okay with like boundaries for certain things, but also just being okay with being like, when I am at something or I'm a part of something, I'm 100% in it. I don't have to be 100% in it when I'm not there. In other words, meaning like for any of the bands I'm in, like no bragging rights, I'm not thinking about that shit all the time. I'm not trying to do stuff, whatever. Unless something's coming up or unless I'm needed to do something, then I'll do it. I put the energy into it 100%. But then once it's done, I can like move on. I don't think about it. Same thing with the other bands. It's like, unless it's in front of me, like I'm 100% in it.
Right.
And then when whatever task I have set out for that day, like today I'm going to try to do this, or today I'm going to do whatever. Like even for when Burner State was in that weird thing, whatever, for it was the
live stream,
the
thing?
Pop Punk Fridays.
Oh yeah.
Like that, like whatever. Like I don't like competition things for music, but I was like, whatever, we're doing it. So I was like, I'm gonna just dedicate a little time. I'll do little things, promote it and stuff, and then walk away. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. I feel like that's been helpful for me to not get to. I'm okay because I know that when I am doing something, I'm 100% doing it.
Yeah.
In that moment. So yeah.
So you mean you don't look at the GoFundMe every 10 minutes, like just
No.
watching it?
No, but thank you everyone who's donated so far. I made a video. I'm gonna be posting for the MBR page. Yeah, I don't know. This week's been it's been good. I feel like I've had Christmas every weekend so far. I have my next Christmas next weekend.
Because you guys did Christmas in Florida.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
To Florida with Jordan's parents, and then did this last weekend with my parents and my brother and my nieces, and then in the evening I did the Daily Brew Christmas party, and then this coming week, is it this coming week? It's Christmas this weekend.
Monday.
Okay, well, this weekend at some point I'll be doing, or Monday I'll be doing it with my family, cousins and stuff. But
The disappointment.
yeah, I don't know. I feel good. I feel like things are slowing down a little bit right now, but I know it's so temporary. So I'm trying to really like enjoy that, be okay with it.
So you feel like with the way that this year has progressed, you're starting to live more in the moment.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Not trying to think too far ahead. Like I have like a couple things, like very few things that I'm like, I have goals for this, or this is gonna happen next year. Other than that, I'm not gonna stress about things that are in limbo or that are like, on the verge of happening.
Yeah.
So yeah, I feel good. Aside from just being tired from this weekend, I feel good.
Speaking of being tired, I just thought about this. I have to do a sleep study. I don't know if I talked about it on the show. I had gone to, I think I talked about it on Rick's episode because I remember him giving me a hard time about my blood pressure. But I had gone to the doctor again and like kind of did like all those blood tests and stuff, and they were trying to figure out like why my red blood cell count was high. And so now they're like, oh, maybe you have sleep apnea. So I have to do like a sleep study. Luckily, it's a take-home one. I don't have to go there and like be hooked up to machines to fall asleep. So I fucking can't fall asleep anywhere. But I have to do a study to see.
Yeah, you freaking sent me like a video at like 3 a.m.
Yeah,
3 a.m.
Yeah, my insomnia has been insane. I was up super early this morning. Part of that's the puppy. Another part of it, Elliot's been sick. And then ever since he got back from Hawaii, I think that like messed up. It messed up like all the like sleep training that we've been like working on with him. Because that like vacation like threw off his whole schedule, and then he got used to like sleeping with people again, and then it's like we just worked to break all this. So now we're like starting over. So he keeps like waking up in the middle of the night and then like coming to the room, and he wants his mom and all stuff, and we're like, go back to bed.
You can't have her.
Yeah, you can't. She's mine now, kid. So yeah, and my sleep already I have like pretty bad insomnia, so I feel like once I'm up, I'm just up, and it kind of also sucks because I haven't been able to get like fully on board with like I'm trying to restructure my schedule again to where I get up in the morning, I'm like up and at the gym by 5, work out, take care of all this stuff in the morning. That way, in the evenings, like on days when we do the podcast, I can't work out at night because we finish this at like 9:00 and then we go get dinner super late, and then your boy's not going to the gym at 11.
No, that's silly.
Yeah, it's just a silly thought. So yeah, I'm trying to figure out maybe that's something to do with my insomnia and sleep patterns. I don't know. We'll see. But they're gonna be like, dude, you fucking wake up like a crazy person.
Dude, I'm curious how often I wake, because I wake up a lot just because of my shoulders, bad shoulders, and then I'm always sleeping on them.
Yeah.
So I feel like there's some nights where I don't notice as much, but I have other nights where like I feel like I wake up, I'm like awake every time I turn. So I think I just need like a sleep aid, melatonin.
Melatonin. I'm afraid to
Yeah. So
this is a weird thing for me. I'm afraid of drugs. Well, I mean that in like.
Are you, Michael?
I'm afraid of drugs in like a pharmaceutical sense.
Yeah.
I never want to like. I don't
You know
have.
what they're gonna put in.
Yeah, not only that, like I don't really have an addictive personality, but I just hate even just the idea of being like dependent on something.
Yeah, I had to kind of chill. I have. I don't even know if you knew this, but like I always have NyQuil-Z on deck, on hand, and if I know like I need to sleep or I need something or I feel like I'm getting sick,
Yeah,
I'll just and then
Whole bottle.
not a whole bottle, but I'll use it, and I remember when was it? I think it's a while ago, but I was like I had like a nice like week and a half where I was like every night I had to, and then I realized like oh shoot like this is like a lot like I'm doing more to
You're doing a lot,
but
yeah.
sleep is good, man. Hope you can get it.
Yeah, I think what's even crazier too is like so my my doctor was telling me like she was like do you drink energy drinks? I was like yeah, all the time. She's like you need to stop. She's like you just so I've had in the past like I think 2 weeks I've had one Red Bull. It's a small one. Which is huge for me. I was like
I didn't know you were like an energy drink like that.
yeah, dude.
Drink
Like
that.
every day at work, like I bought a fridge.
You don't do coffee
I do coffee in the morning
and energy drink?
and coffee in the morning, energy drink like around 2, and not just like the small Red Bulls. I'm talking like the big cans of Red Bull, so that like by the time like on Mondays, like there's always some pep in my step for the episodes. Today I'm a little tired because no energy drink. You know,
Dang.
and it was just like almost like and I think it got to a point where I didn't even like like you drink an energy drink and you feel like a crackhead. Mm-hmm. None of that for me. I would drink.
You hydrate well?
Yeah.
Like with water and stuff? Like,
Yeah. But I would drink an energy drink and I'd feel normal. Like it wouldn't feel like I'm jittery or anything like that. I just felt like I was cool. So I don't know.
Well, my only advice for insomnia, because I had it, and when I talked to the doctor, that's what he told me, and it was helpful.
Pornhub.
He was saying 2 things. One, because I told him like I was like I get really bad headaches, my eyes hurt, my eyes dry out. He's like, well, because your eyes are open for like longer than they should be, and so he said that like if you find yourself like getting like I'm not gonna sleep, then just like kind of admit defeat that you're not gonna fall asleep, but go have the mindset of one, you're gonna just keep your eyes closed,
Just rest your eyes.
rest your eyes, even if you turn something on to listen to, just to keep you occupied, close your eyes. And then the other thing too is just lay as still as possible and just think that you're conserving energy, because your body will repair, not fully like it would if you were sleeping, but your body will repair if you're in a relaxed state.
Interesting.
Yeah, and I use this. I have to use this when I fly to Europe or when I fly anywhere, and I know I'm not going to sleep, except when I time travel to Australia.
That was gnarly. That was gnarly.
I took a couple of sleeping pills, but usually because I can't sleep, I'll like set an alarm, and like if I know it's like an overnight flight, I'll be like, okay, for the next 5 hours at least, I'm keeping my eyes shut no matter what, even though I'm not gonna be asleep. Keeping my eyes shut, and I'm gonna just sit as still as possible. So, yeah.
Yeah, when it comes to me and like insomnia, it's crazy because I'll be up all night. I powered through like I don't know how many episodes of just Big Bang Theory last night. And I'm purposely watching things I've already seen with the hopes of like I've already seen this, so I'm not going to be invested in it, right? Because like sometimes I'll put on a movie and I'm like, fuck, I'm watching this shit.
Dude, read the Bible. I know it sounds kind of blasphemous, but you
want to go to sleep? Read the Bible.
go to sleep, dude. Read the Bible.
Having dreams of revelations.
Dude. Yeah. I've tried reading too. I tried like and I
But your sexy romance novels are gonna keep you up.
Did you know? Never mind.
Yes, I did know.
Did you know?
Yeah.
that I did a commercial for one of those?
Yeah.
Jesse just turns around. I'm not gonna say the name of the book, but I will say this: it was a plus size romance novel.
Oh, you got my book.
Yeah, I did a commercial for it.
Sexual exploration by Jesse.
He knows too much. I know too much.
Dude.
Yeah, the insomnia thing is, it's like, and I think I've gotten to like a weird place where like I think in my head I justified it by saying like, well, Batman only sleeps 2 hours.
Yeah, but
You know what I mean?
he also trained with ninjas, Michael. Have you trained with ninjas?
Have you seen though? Like, okay, so this is like total nerd talk sidebar. So there's this. I forget the name of the sleeping pattern that.
Ram
supposedly- Huh?
Ram sleep?
No. It's a specific way of like sleeping for your body, but basically the idea was that, once again, comic book shit. Batman, Bruce Wayne practices this where you sleep in 20-minute increments just throughout the day. So you still get the same amount of rest, but it's spaced out, like sleep 20 minutes here, you're up for like hour or two, whatever. Sleep 20 minutes here, hour or two, sleep 20 minutes here. So your body still, like you said, has the chance to recover because you're sleeping, but it's only in 20-minute increments. And apparently that's like a real thing. Like that's a real like process that people practice. And I was like, there's no fucking way.
What job do they have that they're able to just have these moments of 20-minute naps?
Yeah. I've tried like the quick 15-minute naps with your legs up and stuff.
Oh, dude, I survived on that when I was coaching and going to school. That's real.
But I don't know that I could do that like full time. Yeah, I don't know.
I love naps.
And I'm not a nap guy. Like if I take a nap during the day, I'm like headaches.
Dude, just pound water, set an alarm. Done. Done.
All right, cool.
I've cured you.
Sick.
You're cured.
Sick. Moving on.
You're cured. All right. Let's go. Let's talk about this year. Year in review.
All right.
I didn't have a good jumping off point.
Let's start this way. Year in review. No bragging rights. What did no bragging rights do this year?
No bragging rights this year. What do we do? We did Chain, Vegas, Australia, which was awesome. That was exciting because even we said 10-year cycles, but it was actually like 11 years. Yeah. But it was cool to play that album, and like there's some songs we had never played before. And then that was just like a nice, like it was a nice. Can we do this? Like that was like there's been like little tear for anyone who doesn't know, like Daniel, who he's like a staple for NBR, writes a lot of like basically wrote all the NBR albums, Illuminator till the EP, and so he wasn't gonna be able to tour, and so, but he gave us the blessing after the Pacific Northwest run last year to find a fill-in and to continue playing if that's what we wanted to do. And so we did, and Chain I think was really cool, and seeing that like Josh and Sean, like them coming in, like it's so I don't even know if they're gonna watch this, but like they're a big reason why we're still able to do what we do,
and like just the luck of getting guys that are like that cool of dudes at the same time. You know what I mean, not just like talent level, like both of them rip, and even like with Josh, just seeing him become more comfortable and confident in playing the songs, and just like, and Sean too, like, I mean, both of them just like, they do what they do well.
Yeah.
But on top of that, there's such cool people to be around that it helps. Right.
Yeah, I like, and I don't know, again, I don't know if they understand this. I just appreciate just the fun conversations that happen now, you know, and
The youth.
The youth.
That's now in the band.
the youth is part of the band now. Yeah, and Tron, you know, Tron is like, I kind of said it jokingly, but like he could go into social work easy. He just has such a knack for like I think he's done a lot of work on himself and like learning about like, you know, what makes him tick and what like he was letting me know on tour, like kind of like, hey, I'm going through a bad thing right now. I forgot what his how to help him look like. I think it was just kind of just like let him be, because he's like, I just need to like ride this out. I'll be fine. Like it's not gonna be anything crazy, but just let me ride this out. I was like, all right. And then he also let us know, like when he comes out of it, he overcompensates and he'll be like, let's go blow money on this and let's go do this. Let's go have fun with this.
Yeah.
It's good. Like, you know, that's nice to do, but it's also like, hey,
Yeah. Hey, just
let's be responsible. So I feel like it's been a good, you know, Australia was a big learning experience for us, but it was also just good to kind of get the four of us, because we had a fill in, our buddy Christian filled in for us. But that was everything that MBR has been doing has been steps. And I think like we needed to like little things like, hey, we need to tighten up the business side of how we do things again. You know, we used to rely on Christian for everything, and now we're having to kind of all be a little more involved. Like Tron handles the big bulk of it. On the road, Sean handles a lot of the settling and stuff, which is cool. And so yeah, so it's just, I feel like everything's been like a learning experience. We did East Coast run, the Born Dead tour. Mm-hmm. That was really cool. And then ended the year for MBR ended with Ghost Inside, which was amazing. We're gonna come back and play, Lord willing, but I mean, what a way not to go out if that was it for us.
Yeah.
But
if that was the last one,
then yeah,
not a bad way.
Not a bad way to say, oh, your last show was with Ghost Inside. But I'm excited. We have some plans already for early next year to start writing, and I'm looking forward to how that's just the fact that we'll be together playing live music.
Yeah,
is gonna be exciting. Like I think that's gonna be cool. Burner State released an album this year, and we played quite a bit. It felt like, I think with Burner State, I think we're finally getting to a space now where I think we're starting to understand that like we can be a little more selective and we play and having more of a plan to how we do things now,
right?
Which is cool. And you know, I think. Yeah, I feel like there's been a lot of growth this year with Burner State and how we do the band. The music side of it, I think, is always, you know, it's fun. It's I can't remember if we said this on air or off, but I feel like Burner State is almost like what MBR could have continued to be, like if we would have stayed
punk.
That kind of that lane of punk rock.
Yeah.
Obviously, Gerald's way the fuck better than I was at guitar, but structurally, like the song structures, I was sitting back and I was like, this feels like it could have, like, if you put this to like where, like MBR was kind of heading, you know, I feel like this is kind of what like the good version of it was or whatever. I think Burner State's gonna be busy next year too.
Yeah. Moving
forward. I'm excited to see what it looks like with us having a different mindset, because we do. I feel like we do have like and it's been pretty new. I feel like the mentality is changing, how we want to do even practices is changing, which I'm for. I'm like yeah, let's do it. Let's do this.
Hey, if you guys want to, let's split a lockout, dude.
Dude, I think Burner State would totally be down for that.
Yeah.
So,
also Burner State, let your boy in. Let me help with the music.
Oh, videos. Music videos, yeah.
Let me help with the,
So, my thinking for that, I would have to do this. Like, I have to do this now. Never mind.
We don't have to do the inside baseball portion of
Yeah,
it.
yeah. I was gonna say, I wonder if we should do a music video route or content route.
The content route is hard because you have to be on it.
But my thinking is because Burner State is a band that we haven't lately, we were a band that practiced once a week.
Yeah.
Like we were kind of in a routine, almost in a routine we were doing every Saturday or every Sunday. And my thinking for that was, I would make the end of every practice have to be promo for something, like footage for something. I'm sitting on a bunch of like stuff for Burner State right now. But so anyway, so that being said, I don't know if we want to do, if it's too late to do music videos or do content. I don't know. I guess not.
We put out a music video a year after the record came out.
I know.
More. Or more.
Dude, you guys freaking lucked out, man. Freaking no way killed it.
No way killed it. That video is dope. Dude, on 2023 music wise for me, has been a year of growth with guitars.
Yeah, man. You guys don't get to see it, but understand there was truths that existed in our friend group. Mike and I are vocalists.
Yeah.
who can play guitar.
Who can pick up and strum.
Bring a guitar, and we know what to do more or less. We're not good at it. Where no one's asking us to do anything with it, but Michael has really stepped up his chops. He's clean, folks. I was sitting here impressed watching you and Ryan jam.
Yeah, you got to experience intimate guitar time.
Yeah.
It's been fun, man. I even had like a little emotional moment with Ryan where we're talking and he was like, the basic back and forth was like, you know, you've come a long way, and then mine was, well, I wouldn't have done this if it wasn't for you. And then we went silent
And then you
for a
guys
little
kissed.
bit. And then I was like, did we just have a moment and treat it like men and just not say anything?
Not addressed it at all. Dude, it's funny. That's me and Ryan Sievers.
Yeah.
That's our whole relationship. Just moments of just like we both know what each other's thinking, and it's like we don't have to say anything.
But no, yeah, like this year, one, like it's a challenge and I love it. Two, I'm playing a lot of things that I don't think I would have ever done before, and it's also helped me on one aspect, like it's improved my guitar playing, but also like it has
unlocked.
improved. Yeah, it's unlocked a lot for writing for Torture Culture, right? And I like really mean it when I say, like, no, like joking aside, like if Ryan hadn't been willing to like take the chance on me and work with me, I wouldn't have done any of this.
Dude,
I wouldn't have done any of this.
I'll say this. I love you, Ryan. I didn't realize he could be so patient. Not saying that like but like it's hard, dude. It's hard for people who are like that good at something to be patient with other people.
Yeah. Ryan is such a good guitar player that I'm like, why are you jamming with me?
That's what I said.
So, yeah, but it's cool because like it's like I've always talked about like, man, it'd be really cool to step back and just play like something fun on guitar. I never thought it would be like a skate punk project. I always thought it would be like, oh, I'm just gonna play in like a metalcore band.
And that would challenge you.
Yeah, you know. So like that's been cool. And then on the Torture Culture side, Torture Culture did a music video and played one show this year. Didn't go fully as planned.
You guys are consistent, dude. Show a year.
Didn't go fully as planned, but I feel like we'll just say technical difficulties aside, once we kind of gotten into it and we're playing, people were digging it.
Yeah, it's good.
People were into it.
Yeah.
Jesse slanged some merch, which is basically leftover old merch from a year ago. And I was telling him, like, dog, just get rid of it, dude. Rock, paper, scissors for it. Flip for it. Like, do bundle deals. I don't care what.
Throw it at people.
Yeah, just hustle it, you know. So, Actually, Jesse selling the merch that he did gave me a little extra cash to recoup that I had lost previously on this merch. That pretty much all went to the dog. But, you know, yeah. Bed and puppy pads and all this shit. So,
Dude, sorry, really quick. My mom got Coda a blanket for Christmas. And I was like, where should we put this, Mom? And he has a spot under one of the tables in the TV room. And so I was like, I'll just put it over there. I've seen him like lay over here. So I put it down, and then I called him over. I was like, hey, Coda. I was like, lay down. And he doesn't like listen like that ever to me, but he did. And he went and he like laid in it, and he like, I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, do you love it? Did we spawn again? Do you love it? I know. Dude, he's like everyone else's dog but mine.
That's Chewy. Chewy's everybody else's dog but mine.
Dude. And like, I'm like, don't, like, you're here because of me. I kept you, fool.
Dude,
I trained you.
I was telling my barber this weekend. I was like, because I was telling him that I had gotten a puppy or whatever. Mm-hmm. And then I was like, I have my other dog, but sometimes I really think that dog doesn't give a fuck about me. I was like, there's just like these moments where like I'm looking at Chewy and I'm like, you don't even care that I'm here. Like anybody else but me. Like I'm like the last resort that he comes to for attention. Yeah. If crime is in the room, I don't exist. Yeah. And I'm like, I saved you. Yeah. I pulled you out of that puppy slum.
Yeah. Dude.
Who stitched up your wounds when the coyote got you? Me. That's who.
I carried you.
I carried you. I held your wounds shut with my bare hands in the parking lot.
Cody and I shared a cot together for months.
Yeah. So
now what hurts the most is when he'll like land someone else's lap. There's a room full of people.
He'll just look at you.
At me, dude. At me. Straight at me. I'm like, what, fool?
What, fool?
I was like, yeah, I see you.
Yeah, I see you, fool.
I was like, you've hurt me.
Anyways,
you've hurt me.
That's why I'm hoping that this new puppy will just love me.
Or or it won't. You love it, or you love it, or you love it, or you just love it to death, and it'll love you back until it like grows up.
Yeah,
please.
And then it's just gonna be like, nah, dude.
Yeah.
Thanks, fool.
I was like, I've taken him on trips with me, dude. Whatever, Coda. Whatever, dude.
Dude, that's dude. If I can get Harley like professionally trained to the fact that we could like take her in the fields on wheels and
dude,
she just chill, right? Hopefully nobody's allergic to dogs. But.
They're trained. Oh yeah.
Yeah. We'll see.
Yeah. Trying to think of like, is there any like funny moments or weird moments that stick out from this year?
From this year?
Mm-hmm. Or just like randomness, like. I'm trying to think. I don't know. I didn't expect. I'll say this: when we had our buddy Steve Easton, race car driver, I didn't think he'd be like so into like mental health and like that was a surprise for me. And I've known him for years from the shop.
I just randomly will send him shit I see about Australia. I was like, is this true? Oh yeah, it is, mate. Dude,
I sent him recently. Did you ever see that video of the possum that he saw?
Yeah. Oh. Disgusting.
Yeah, but I sent him the one of the like it's like singing. It's like from Phantom of the Opera, or like in the car. I forget what his response was, but basically it's just like fuck those things.
Dude, yeah. Let's see. I wasn't expecting to know Jasmine when when she came over.
Small world.
Like, oh, you know my cousin. Even my aunt knew her. I was telling my aunt, I was like, yeah, we had a guest on the podcast that's like friends with Nathan. She's like, oh, they've been besties for forever. Oh, all right.
And you haven't heard her sing with Nathan?
If I did, I wasn't really paying attention. You know what I mean? Like,
if anything, you're probably still just jealous as shit.
Yeah.
Nathan's
Normally I watch Nathan like sing or play guitar or perform, and I'm like, you got the best of all of us.
Yeah.
You're so handsome. You're so talented.
You're the chosen one. thought it was me. Clearly, it's not.
Clearly, not me.
That was funny. We're like, we run. She's like, oh, really?
Yeah. I don't know. I can like. I feel like there's been a ton of like fun or funny things that have happened that I'm just not thinking of.
You and Andrew, or Andrew coming clean about not seeing your band.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dude, we survived on like 3 weeks or a month. I mean, not being here and having guests rotate.
Yeah. I didn't know how that was gonna go. I was like, fuck it. Like, we're just gonna get the boys in here, do some guest episodes.
That was fun.
Yeah, those ended up pretty good.
Everyone did well. Andrew, shout out Andrew, Ty, Rawl, Dallas,
Brian.
and Brian.
Yeah, because you were gone a long time.
It's gone a long time.
You were gone a long time. I was like, I hope people are interested enough to keep listening to these episodes while Mike's gone.
I was enjoying it. I was listening. I was listening as a fan.
Would you guys be able to run the show without me here?
No.
I should probably teach you guys how to run everything, though.
We wouldn't even be able to get in the house.
Why? You guys know the code. I mean, I'm not going to say it right now, but
1, 2, 3, 4.
yeah.
The podcast would just be like me on my phone. It's like propped up somewhere. Probably in my car as I'm driving. And I'll just set it to YouTube.
Do you remember Mike used to do these, like, driving to the podcast videos?
They're helpful for getting questions.
And then he would get questions, and then he would be, like, screenshotting his face while he was getting questions. I would have these albums in my phone of just Mike going like an old man trying to screenshot shit.
I eventually had to like change it to be like so I can knowingly look stupid. I'm trying to think. Oh, I was also kind of watching a couple of things that just didn't really stick. But I was like,
we tried some things that just didn't work.
We tried a couple of things that just, but that's how, you don't know unless you try.
Experiments.
I was like, I'm going to list off all the things we're going to talk about first. That way people can like know what's coming. And then we like barely ever kept track. I was like, this isn't going to work. We have too many tangents going off in different ways.
Was it this year that we tried trivia?
No, it was the year before.
That was the year before.
Yeah.
That didn't last very long.
I thought the premise was fun. Loser has to post an embarrassing picture.
No, it was this year.
Was it this year?
Yeah, because we were building while you guys were doing it.
Really? Dang. Well,
That's when you drove us to a checkpoint.
Was it?
Yeah.
Hmm.
That was the Batman one, and then Mike posted him and
oh, shoot. Yeah, 'cause that was this. Was that this year?
Yeah.
That was like early this year. When did you guys play characters?
I don't know. Dude, I know, a freaking big thing for the podcast was the website, resources.
Yeah, you discovering ChatGPT.
Dude. I mean, now it's funny because like I'm so against like AI things, but it also but also so helpful. Also saved me like not just hours, days.
Yeah.
Days.
Yeah. And then we dropped the ball and we didn't do one for summer.
Yeah, we can add that. Yeah. So I want to do, and even though we haven't technically played Riverside yet, I want to do one for Riverside just to have.
Dude, I have had this just ever since we talked to like Cam and the Coldview dudes, and even before that, like I have this like we're gonna do a venue, dude. I don't know if it's gonna be next year or the year after that.
Oh, as in like
yeah. I'm gonna fucking find a spot.
Dude.
Like I'm determined. Like this is like my goal right now. And I'm not talking about just like oh, we find a place that'll allow us to put on shows.
Right.
Like
venue.
I need a place for us.
That could be serve multiple things.
Yeah.
Damn, that'd be cool.
You know?
I thought you were gonna say this is gonna be the year that we do like a live episode.
I'd be down to do a live episode.
Did you guys try that?
We have ideas.
Yeah.
Like we've had like I still think a fun like a event. I guess not really episode. I guess we could do it as an episode. I still want to do a pool party, but like pool, not swimming.
Okay, good.
But everyone dressed up like it's a pool party. But we're gonna be playing pool.
We can't take our shirts off on camera.
No, dude. We'll be those guys that go swimming with their big ass shirts in the ocean.
Our big white shirts.
Yeah, in our jean shorts. So yeah, the resource page was cool. Losing the cards in Australia and then getting them
And
back.
them coming back, dude. Yeah. They still have this sticker from like Australia Customs on it.
Yeah. So anyone who doesn't know, or if you don't remember, we have these really cool walking blind cards that I would put at the no bragging rights table when I went on tour. And you could scan it, and it'll take you to our website, take you to the resources and stuff. And they're awesome. They look cool, and we had a big old stack of them. And of course, they wanted to take them to Australia. I'd done all the dates for it, and I fucking forgot it.
Forgot him here, dude.
I heard the reason was I think I had taken everything out of my backpack just to repack something stupid, and then I just forgot to put it back in, and so I had it shipped to one of the shows. It never made it, and because I guess it was never claimed, they just sent it back to the U.S. And then it just showed up in my house like months later, and I had it for the East Coast run. So,
yeah, we'll revamp those resource cards for 2024.
We released our shirt this year, or was that last year? This year?
Yeah, I think it was like no.
Yeah.
Our shirts?
We were in the studio.
No.
Yeah.
Because Christmas last year is when we did the cups, and the cups came after the shirt, and we lost our ass on the cups.
Yeah.
Because we did our initial order of the cups before Christmas because we wanted to have them done
For Christmas.
For Christmas, so that people could buy them, for like Christmas presents for their family, because these cups are awesome. And then when we got the designs, the original cup designs didn't have the Walking Blind logo on it. It had the raccoon head on it. But the registration was off on all the cups, so it looked like...
Looked weird.
Yeah, it looked weird. So we got refunded for 50 cups, and then we did another order with the new Walking Blind logo. And then that was like... And we missed our Christmas deadline last year.
That's right. I think I was wearing the Walking Blind, our own Walking Blind T-shirt to the MBR coming back show, but I wore my Burner State shirt on stage.
Yeah.
So that was 21.
Yeah. So
Or 22.
So we haven't had a new shirt in a year.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? We got
Shirts are coming.
2 pretty much that are going to be on the way, and then potentially a 3rd.
Cool designs.
Cool designs.
You're gonna feel brave wearing them. You're not gonna be embarrassed that you're wearing a podcast T-shirt.
Yeah. Or you might. I don't know. I don't know how you roll.
I used to love saying that for MBR. It's like whatever. Like, what genre are you guys? Whatever you feel safe telling your friends, man.
Yeah.
If you want to say we're punk, say we're punk. You want to say we're hardcore, say we're hardcore. Or say melodic, whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
Pop punk, whatever, dude. Whatever
feels right.
Whatever you think get you save you an ass kicking.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna try and stay pretty consistent as far as merch goes next year. Keeping shirts in stock. Like we're still gonna keep the runs like pretty limited, because we don't want to hold on to a huge inventory of shirts. So what we're gonna do is we have one shirt design that we're going to run and just have in stock, and then after that I think we're probably going to set up like a pre-orders where the new designs will be pre-order, you guys order them, and then they ship out, and then we'll kind of crank them out that way. Like, I talked to Dan a little bit about, because he is working with another print shop too, but what I was talking to him about is they run pre-order online stores as well.
Oh, cool.
Kind of picking his brain on that, so where we can set up like a pre-order, and then once the shirts go out, that way we're not holding on to inventory. You know, and then like if the live show, the live event that we want to pull off, you know, works, we'll have inventory for that.
Sick.
So we'd be able to have shirts and things like that in person. But yeah, we're just trying to move this forward, like keep it rolling.
We're trying to move it forward and not lose our asses on things.
2023, not a very financially
No, not
positive
growth.
one for
Yeah.
us at all.
As you
But-
look around.
As you, 2023 cost a lot of money.
Couple missteps.
Yeah.
Couple learning experience. You know, growth. A lot of growth on our end. But I'm excited, man. This year, I feel like, dude, we've been kind of sick, getting in the vein of this, you know, like the IE hardcore scene right now, which is cool.
Yeah, I think it was something that we talked about doing, but I think we're just so comfortable in like us
So it's
just
like,
hanging out.
Yeah, and also it's like I don't want to bother them.
Yeah.
Or like have them come out to Colton,
Yeah.
and then not realizing that like freaking David from Smoked lives like 5 minutes from here.
Yeah. Dude, so we have I guess I can go ahead and announce it. We have the dudes from 97 Minutes are going to be coming in. And I think we're going to have more of them in than we can fit in our studio. So you guys may start to see some different setups for us, because we're just kind of shifting to make things work.
Yeah.
And
Jesse's gonna have to work a little hard.
Nothing's really going to change for you.
Just more cameras.
Just
You're gonna have
yeah.
the fourth button.
No.
Maybe.
We just wouldn't film in here. We'd film
In the garage.
in the garage. So you'd have your own little desk like this, off in the corner. Look like Mr. Incredible in traffic.
True Halen. Hell yeah.
But yeah, so you know, like I actually like to start 2024 off when we come back. We've got a couple cool episodes like that. And I think that like I said, like that's something that we had wanted to do kind of from the start anyways. We just we didn't want to bother people. We didn't like I think we kind of approach this as like we want to provide as much exposure for the guests that get onto our show as we can. Right? And I feel like we kind of second guessed ourselves in the beginning. We're like, does it have enough reach for it to be worth it for them to want to be on our show?
Yeah.
Right? And I think we just kind of threw that out the window and we're like, fuck it, let's just run.
Yeah.
And let's just go.
And it's been really cool to see the response of people. Like, it is a big deal reposting our stuff. Like just like that. That was cool to see different people posting about it, and yeah, this was a good year for bands, dude. We had Codename Rocky this year.
Mm-hmm.
We had Cold View, God Awful, Smoke 909, Darsum.
Desmadre First Impulse.
Yeah.
Slow Trip. No Bragger Rights.
Burn State, No Bragger Rights. Torture Culture. I feel like we're missing someone.
Cold
MGM Measures.
Yeah.
Cold View.
Call.
Gideon.
Technically Gideon.
Technically Gideon, yeah.
Old School Gideon.
Oh, geez.
Share the Backline, another podcast we had on. We should get more podcasts. Oh, we had 2 podcasts. We had Share the Backline. Then we had
Core Nerds.
three then. Metalcore Nerds and then Jasmine.
Yeah. Solely
The
Human.
Solely Human.
Mm-hmm. Ghost Ship.
Ghost Ship on, that's right.
David Lyon.
Career
David
Mode.
Ryan. Career Mode.
Fucking sick cover, man.
Yeah.
So the one that you guys did with the live stream, the Zoom call.
Oh, dude. Proposal?
Oh, Proposal, yeah.
Yeah. Damien.
Ozzy. Dude, he's so cool.
He's such a sweet dude.
He, like do not judge a book by its cover, guys. He's got head tats and all kind of stuff, but he was so sweet. Anything we needed, he was like on top of, and wanted to always make sure we were taken care of. Was Daniel Ronaldo this year or last year?
This year. Zoom call.
I think he was this year. Bad light for blue eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Raw.
Shout out to Raw, man.
Yeah. We've had it. Yeah, it's been a.
Did I already say MGM measure?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been a good year for guests, man. And I really think if we want to dive into other genres and stuff, I think there's a few people like in the hip hop scene that I can pull in.
Dude.
Also, I've been thinking we can pull in. I won't say names, but like some skateboarders and some like athletes that we can pull into.
Dude, damn.
You know. Yeah, somebody to come do kickflips.
Stomp out, Davey. No, not Stomp out. Sorry. Davey's band.
Out of Chaos.
Oh, out of chaos. Yeah. Ceasefire. We had Jolka.
Jolka.
Homie. Damn, we shouldn't have done the naming thing now. I want to.
Yeah,
I don't want
to leave anybody out now.
to.
Yeah, it's been just it's interesting to see how this show has kind of evolved, especially going back to like way back, like to like episode 1 through 4, where it was just like us kind of sitting at the table and telling the NBR story,
The couch.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the weird episodes on the couch where we were wearing red. You remember that?
Yeah, that's like the second episode, really, right?
Yeah. Yep. We were just trying to figure it out. Yeah.
Oh, another podcast, Mike O'Hara.
Yeah.
The
YouTube channel.
YouTube channel.
Told you.
No.
Ty.
No. Yeah, Ty torture culture, dude.
A Lovely Penguin is his. I can't remember. I was like spacing on.
Now comes the video and audio fun of Mike scrolling through his phones to see if he forgot anybody.
I'm going through. We had Noah this year.
we had Noah, we had Rick.
No more.
We had Rick. We had David Lyon.
Mm-hmm.
We had Williams. Dude,
Sad.
what
Creative
a
Void. Hit the switch. No bragging rights.
Harsh reality.
nah,
Adrian.
that was last year.
That was last year.
Last year.
We had Jules. God awful.
Jules.
You just mentioned it. What did he already said?
Did we already say?
Yeah.
At this point, Mike was just making sure we never.
David lying twice.
Yeah, I know that.
Same again. Yeah, but dude, it's fun. I'm excited for this next year and getting people on and
Oh, Aaron.
who?
Aaron and Ryan.
Off the record.
That was last year. Pretty sure. Right?
Don't know. We do this every week, Mike.
I know.
It's become a blur.
Easy out.
Dude, that is going to be the episode that I want. When the Easy Out record drops. Ryan Schuler.
Oh, shit.
Dude.
Quietest episode you've ever heard.
No, we'll get him talking. We can get talking. I think we can get Ryan talking.
I think so.
Dude, I'm not gonna obviously say names, but like potentially could have some big names next year. Think about the ones we were talking about.
Yeah. There's some very cool things that could, fall into place.
Yeah. What you guys understand is like there's guests that it's not like we don't want them to come on or they don't want to come on, but like it's almost just like
We're nervous to make it happen on some. There's a few of them that like we're intentionally waiting on making the call.
Yeah.
Because we want to make sure that our platform is gonna be good for the guest, right?
Yeah. And we have one guest that's basically, as soon as the Feels on Wheels is mobile, he said he will do the show. And
Which
that would
is-
be...
Yeah, mind blowing. Yeah,
Crazy.
crazy.
Well, so we want to
Oh, dude,
And-
Spotify appointments.
end the year. Oh, wait. Did we have that?
Hmm?
Oh, yeah.
We did that this year.
I thought you meant like the...
No, I'm saying like it's for this year you guys made it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's been cool. We got to go back and like put songs from guest bands that we have on here.
All right. What do you want to? Let's add to the playlist. 'Cause I feel like now we're just kind of slowly.
Yeah. Let's see if this is the song I remember. It's a Fall Out Boy song, guys. Relax.
Oh yes, I've been listening to them all week.
Yeah. Let's do the Fall Out Boy, the patron saint of liars and fakes.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
I remember at the time it was one of my favorite lyrics. They're like, I still know the way to make your makeup run. So, and when it all goes.
All right. I'm gonna add a song that is a banger that I just for some reason hadn't listened to in a long time and just came up on the playlist while we were driving to Orange County this weekend. Swing Life Away. Rise Again.
Rise Against.
Yeah.
Have you heard Ever Changing?
Mm.
That's the song that's playing when
When
when NBR flipped.
that's the song that you realized you had PTSD over.
Yeah. You know what? I should play it and see how I feel now.
We should cover it,
He
Yeah.
has PTSD with
Ryan.
That's one way to conquer.
Yeah.
Dude, really quick. Actually, you're gonna have to do this. Never mind. I was gonna say album of 2023 for you. Doesn't have to be released this year. It's just something that you played.
Something I played a lot. Probably that Sleep Token record. Yeah.
I think for me, it would be Work of Art.
Yeah. Nice.
Discovered him through you.
Song of the Year, Volcano Man.
Yeah.
Song of the year for me was "I Want to Be a Dog." Teenage Bottle Rocket.
I like that Jordan will at least chuckle when I Found the One comes on.
Nice. Well, let's get out of here.
Let's get out of here.
Let's go get our.
Sure, Jesse, what was your most memorable moment of this year?
Man. Actually, starting with you guys. The first episode, I was with you guys. That was memorable.
What was
Was
your
that this
first
year?
episode?
No, that was last year.
Oh, then nothing. Nah, let's see.
Dang, Jesse, been with us for a year. Over a year.
Jesse's like, my most memorable episode is when you guys gave me a mic in the beginning and then you took it away from me.
That one moment.
I gotta take it away myself. Nah, I mean, it's cut up into different things.
Man.
It's always been a memorable moment. Every single episode, there's always something that I take away from it. It's pretty dope. I'll leave it at that because my memory's shot.
He said that he's taking something from every episode. Fucking right.
Yeah. Message.
Yeah. There you go. Share the backline was on, and we all.
I thought you were gonna say when I got to go on Show the Backline.
Oh, dude, yeah, you got to go on Share the Backline.
Yeah.
I know. What the fuck?
Before
Yeah.
you guys.
That's kind of. I mean, I'll
To be fair, that's
fairly
our fault.
the times where they're like, "Can you do this?" I'm like, no.
Hey guys, maybe record your show not in a mountain.
Yeah.
Not in a mountain, and what day do they film? Like Sundays?
Sundays.
But I was gonna say when everybody realized that you guys don't mental health check me.
That was hilarious.
He's fine, guys.
He's fine.
Okay?
We know he's fine. Well, on that note. All right, guys. Last time of 2023. It is at Walking Blind Pod everywhere. walkingblindpod@gmail.com. walkingblindpod.com if you want to check the website, check the resources, things like that.
Yeah. Check out the GoFundMe, guys.
Yeah.
You guys don't realize, but already the donations we've gotten for the GoFundMe is already being used towards getting things
Getting things done.
Getting things done.
Yeah, dude. In January, we are going to. I've already found a shop to do the repairs. Excuse me. With the money that we've raised so far, it won't be enough to fix the steering issue, but it is. It's a considerable amount towards getting like it back on the road as far as like the brakes and whatever happened. So, after the craziness of like the holidays and the new year, I'm gonna have the van towed down to the shop. Luckily, it's right down the street from here.
Sweet.
And you know, kind of get the feels at least running and back on the road again. And then, you know, depending on, you know, if I know like just to fix the steering alone, I got a quote and it was like $1,100, right? But of course the brakes and all that have to be done first. So, you know, it's a mission for sure. But yeah, thank you guys to everybody that has contributed in any way or even shared it or told anybody about it.
Yeah.
Because that makes such a huge impact for us. You know, and yeah, we appreciate it.
And we'll see you guys in 2024.
Love you guys. We'll see you guys very soon.
Peace.
Running back again.